Yo, what is up, everybody? It's Susan, and we are back with another travel adventure. This time, we're talking about something truly massive. We're talking about trees that make skyscrapers look like twigs. You guessed it, we're headed to California to check out those epic giant sequoias. I'm talking about trees that have been standing tall since, like, the Roman Empire, witnessing centuries of history. Let's do this, folks. All right, guys, first up on our giant sequoia bucket list, the General Sherman tree. This isn't just any tree, it's a living legend, a natural monument that has stood the test of time. This is not just some tree, okay? This is the tree. The one that commands respect and awe from everyone who lays eyes on it. This bad boy is like the VIP, the rock star, the head honcho of the entire forest. It's the kind of tree that makes you stop in your tracks and just stare in wonder. Standing at a ridiculous 275 feet tall, this thing is taller than the Statue of Liberty. Imagine looking up and seeing something that massive towering above you. And it's not just the height, it's the sheer girth of this thing. The trunk alone is a marvel of nature, a testament to the tree's incredible age and resilience. It's got a circumference of 102 feet around. That's like wrapping a football field around a single tree. You could fit a whole apartment building in the space this tree takes up. No joke. It's a living skyscraper made of wood and leaves. This tree has seen it all. Fires, droughts, maybe even a bear fight or two. It's like a warrior with battle scars, each one telling a story of survival. And it's still standing strong. Through all the challenges, it remains a symbol of endurance and strength. That's the kind of resilience we need in 2023. Am I right? In a world that's constantly changing, the General Sherman tree stands as a reminder of stability and perseverance. If you want those epic people-free shots of the General Sherman, you gotta be strategic. Plan your visit carefully to avoid the crowds. We're talking early bird gets the worm, people, like sunrise early. The first light of day hitting the tree is a sight you won't forget. Trust me, battling a few yawns is totally worth it to experience this natural wonder in all its glory. The tranquility of the early morning adds to the magic. The morning light filtering through these giants, the crisp air, the sound of birds chirping. It's pure magic. It's like stepping into another world. Plus, you'll have the place practically to yourself. It's a rare opportunity to connect with nature on a deeper level. Remember, we're here to connect with nature, not a sea of selfie sticks. It's about the experience, the feeling of being part of something much bigger. You can literally feel the energy when you stand near General Sherman. It's humbling, you know? It's like the tree is sharing its ancient wisdom with you. It makes you realize how small we are in the grand scheme of things. It's a perspective shift that stays with you long after you leave. So when you're there, take a deep breath, soak it all in, and just let yourself be amazed. Let the General Sherman tree remind you of the beauty and resilience of nature. All right, so we've explored the forest floor, now it's time to get some elevation. The forest floor is just the beginning of what this incredible place has to offer. And for that, my friends, we're headed to Moro Rock. This iconic granite dome is one of the most famous landmarks in Sequoia National Park. This place is not for the faint of heart, let me tell you. The climb is steep and challenging, but the reward is more than worth it. We're talking about a granite dome rising over 6,000 feet above sea level. It's a natural wonder that dominates the landscape. And the only way to the top? A steep, winding staircase carved right into the rock itself. It's a marvel of human ingenuity and determination. Yeah, you heard me right. This isn't your average hike. Stairs. Hundreds of them. Each step brings you closer to the sky. But trust me, the view from the summit is worth every single step. It's a sight that will stay with you forever. It's like standing on top of the world. The sense of accomplishment is overwhelming. You can see for miles in every direction. The vastness of the landscape is humbling. The panoramic views of the Sierra Nevada are absolutely breathtaking. Rolling hills, granite peaks, and a sea of green stretching as far as the eye can see. It's nature at its most majestic. And if you're lucky enough to be there on a clear day, you can even catch a glimpse of Half Dome in the distance. It's a rare and special sight. Talk about a selfie moment. Capture the memory of your achievement. The hike itself is an adventure. Every step is a new challenge and a new discovery. As you climb higher and higher, the air gets thinner, the trees shrink below you, and you really start to feel like you're on top of the world. The perspective changes with every step. It's exhilarating and a little bit terrifying at the same time. The thrill of the climb is matched by the awe of the views. Just remember to pace yourself, take breaks when you need them, and bring plenty of water. Staying hydrated is key to making it to the top. And once you reach the top, take a moment to appreciate the journey. Reflect on the effort it took to get there. Look back at how far you've come and give yourself a pat on the back. You've achieved something remarkable. You just conquered Moro Rock. It's a moment to be proud of. For those who aren't rock climbing enthusiasts, don't worry. There's still plenty to enjoy. There are plenty of other ways to enjoy the beauty of Moro Rock without breaking a sweat. You can admire it from below or take a leisurely walk around its base. No matter how you choose to experience it, Moro Rock is a must-see for any visitor to Sequoia National Park. It's a testament to the beauty and grandeur of nature. All right, guys, get ready for this because this is peak California adventure right here. We're talking about a drive-through tree. You heard me right, a drive-through tree. This is the tunnel log, and it's exactly what it sounds like. A massive fallen sequoia that's been carved out so you can drive your car right through it. This behemoth was once over 275 feet tall and more than 2,000 years old. That's older than Christianity. But back in 1937, a massive winter storm brought this giant down. Luckily, instead of just chopping it up, the park rangers decided to get creative. They carved a road right through its trunk, creating one of the most unique photo ops in California. Driving through the tunnel log is like traveling back in time. You're surrounded by the rich history of this ancient giant, the scent of pine needles filling the air. It's a surreal experience and one you definitely won't forget. It's actually more like a snug fit, especially if you're rolling up in a minivan. So when you're cruising through Sequoia National Park, make sure you add the tunnel log to your itinerary. It's a story you'll be telling for years to come. Okay, folks, buckle up because this next stop is going to take us underground. We're about to embark on an unforgettable journey that will take us deep beneath the surface of the Earth. We're venturing into the depths of Sequoia National Park to explore the hidden world of Crystal Cave. This isn't just any cave. It's a geological wonder that has fascinated explorers and scientists alike for generations. Now, I'm not going to lie. When I first heard about a cave filled with crystals, I pictured something straight out of Indiana Jones. You know, ancient artifacts, hidden treasures, and maybe even a few booby traps. And while there might not be any ancient booby traps or golden idols, Crystal Cave is still pretty darn amazing. The natural beauty and intricate formations are nothing short of breathtaking. This underground marvel is a network of glittering chambers and passageways, formed over millions of years by water slowly dissolving the marble bedrock. It's like stepping into another world, one that has been sculpted by nature's hand over eons. The result is a subterranean wonderland of stalactites, stalagmites, and flowstones, all shimmering under the glow of the electric lights. Each formation tells a story of time, patience, and the relentless power of water. Now, before you grab your headlamp and start spelunking, you should know that Crystal Cave is only accessible through guided tours. These tours are designed to protect the delicate environment and ensure that everyone can enjoy the cave safely. But trust me, it's worth it. The experience of walking through these ancient passageways, surrounded by the beauty of the cave, is something you'll never forget. The park rangers are super knowledgeable and passionate about the cave, and they'll share all sorts of fascinating facts and stories about its history and geology. You'll learn about the processes that created these formations and the efforts to preserve them. The tours run from May to November, and they do tend to fill up quickly, so it's a good idea to book your tickets in advance. Planning ahead ensures you won't miss out on this incredible adventure. And be prepared for a bit of a temperature change. It's a cool 48 degrees Fahrenheit inside the cave year-round, so make sure to bring a jacket or sweater to stay comfortable during your visit. As you descend deeper into the cave, you'll feel a sense of awe and wonder wash over you. The sheer scale and beauty of the formations are truly humbling. The silence is deafening, broken only by the sound of water droplets echoing through the chambers. It's a serene and almost otherworldly experience. It's a chance to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life and connect with nature in a truly special way. Crystal Cave offers a unique opportunity to witness the wonders of the natural world up close and personal. All right, we've climbed to new heights, driven through a tree, and ventured underground. Now it's time to tap into our inner nerd and learn a little something at the Giant Forest Museum. Don't worry, this isn't your typical stuffy museum. It's actually a really cool spot to dive deeper into the fascinating world of giant sequoias and the ecosystem they call home. Located in the heart of, you guessed it, Giant Forest, this museum is like a time capsule, packed with exhibits, artifacts, and interactive displays that tell the story of these magnificent trees and the forces that have shaped them over millennia. You'll learn all about the unique biology of giant sequoias, from their shallow root systems to their fire-resistant bark. You'll discover how these trees can live for thousands of years, surviving everything from wildfires to lightning strikes. One of the coolest things about the Giant Forest Museum is its focus on hands-on learning. They've got these massive cross-sections of sequoia trunks where you can actually count the rings to see how old they were. And for those of you who like to geek out over history, the museum has a fascinating collection of old photographs and logging artifacts. And that's a wrap from the land of giants. I don't know about you guys, but I'm seriously feeling the awe and wonder after that adventure. From towering trees that make you feel like an ant to underground caves that sparkle like diamonds, Sequoia National Park is a must-see for any adventurer. If you're as hooked on travel as I am, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next adventure. Until then, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep chasing those sunsets. Peace out.